saw his schoolmate.
No, friend.
The man with the big yellow socks.
No, big yellow hat.
Good. Okay, your turn to read now.
Did you read the balloon part?
Yeah, we've already had the balloon part. The balloon part. Here's Missy.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn to read.
Yeah, but when George trying to get one balloon, but he caught all the balloons.
Yeah, you ready?
George was very happy. The man was happy too. George said, let the snake down the post, and the man with the big yellow hat put him under his arm. Then he patted the balloon. Paid the balloon man for all the balloons, and then George and the man climbed into the car and left. Away they went.
Good, Leo.
To the zoo went in a nice place.
Huh?
What? What?
What?
A nice place for George to live.
Do you think it's a nice place to live, the zoo?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't. Because
No.
animals in the zoo, they live in cages. I think living in the zoo is a bit like living in a prison or a jail.
Yeah, I don't like to live in a zoo, but
Would you like to live in the zoo?
No, but Daddy, do you know, if I go to the zoo, I would be very sad, like my very favorite animal, birds in a cage, and my another favorite animal, polar bear, is stuck in a cage.
I would be sad too. I think the man in the yellow hat shouldn't have put George on the boat. I think he should have let George stay in the forest in Africa, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. George doesn't understand about cities. That's why he keeps getting into trouble. George should be in the jungle. Okay. Now, do you remember we're reading the story of Lancelot and the Round Table? Well, Merlin had made a big round table. How many people could sit at the round table?
I don't know.
I remember. I think it was a lot of people. Was it 10 people?
No. I know.
How many?
100.
I think it was 150.
Well, I think it was 1,000.
I mean, it was 150. So Merlin put a big round table in the great hall of the castle.
And then, but how about the chairs?
There would have been 150 chairs to go for the round table.
But how could he bring the chairs?
Well, Merlin's a magician. Merlin can do anything. Now, the other thing that's very interesting was that, you still got the round? I know. So they put the round table in the castle. Do you remember the name of the castle?
Yes.
Can I say its name? The name of the castle was Camelot.
Yes.
So King Arthur's already king now, right? And he's got a castle called Camelot, and he's got a big round table. And who sits at the round table? Do the teachers sit there?
No.
Do the doctors sit there?
No.
Who sits there?
The knights.
The knights sit there. Do you remember how we know someone's a knight? They have something in the beginning of their name, so we know they're a knight. Do you know what it is?
No.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else did we know? Oh yes, and is Arthur married? Do you remember the name of his wife? it's Guinevere. And Merlin said, well, there's one knight who hasn't come yet, and he's going to be the strongest and the greatest and the best knight of them all. And then a man came in who was very tall and very strong, and his name was...
Merlin.
No, a man came in who was very tall and very strong. It wasn't Merlin.
It
Merlin was a very...
Lancelot.
Yes, it was Lancelot. And Arthur made him a knight. Right? Arthur said, okay, Lancelot, you can be a knight. How did Arthur make Lancelot into a knight? Do you remember?
Yes, he touched his sword lightly on his head.
On his head and shoulders. That's very good. Okay. So shall I read it? King Arthur said to Lancelot, please kneel. He drew his sword and touched it to the young man's shoulder. Rise, Sir Lancelot. Then he pointed to the seat next to his. This will be your place. And it seemed to him that even before he spoke, gold letters appeared like magic on the chair. They spelled Lancelot.
Not Lancelot.
Lancelot, okay.
No, well, is there a chair that says King Arthur?
Yes, and there'd be one that said Sir Gawain, and another one that would say Sir Kay. Do you remember who Sir Kay is?
No.
That's Arthur's brother. Well, it's not really his brother, but Arthur thought it was his brother. Right? Okay, I'm reading. So Lancelot sat down slowly. He could not help but hear voices muttering, what do we know of this boy? Why should he sit beside the king? And then the knights began to call, Sir Lancelot, may we ask what brave deeds you have done?
What did Lancelot done?
Well, that's what they're just asking. Deeds means things that you do. So that the other knights asked, may we ask what brave deeds you have done? And Sir Lancelot's face turned red and he said, none, I haven't done any brave things, he said quietly. I haven't done any brave deeds. There was a surprised silence. Sir Lancelot stared down at the table, then he stood, he cleared his throat. I have a place at this table, he said, but I haven't earned it yet. I will go now and try to prove that I deserve to sit among you. In a year and a day I will return, and then I hope you will welcome me. So Lancelot decided to go away and do some brave things.